trying to find something to do at the Kraken Con. There's so many things, I just can't figure out what I should start with. I don't know. Seriously though, what should I start with? Apparently we have a werewolf here. I'm going to see if I can interview him and see if he can understand English. Oh, Mr. Werewolf. You're freaking me out right now. So how is the convention, Mr. Werewolf?
The convention is much more than fun. More having much more than exhilarating feelings. Having myself, I would say, in early spring or maybe perhaps pre-summer Halloween. But conventions like these that come forth in their bouts annually, this answers the question for everybody.
2,000 years later.
For everybody that loves Halloween, for everybody that's in love with Halloween, do you always have to wait until Halloween to dress up? Is Halloween the only occasion where you can find a costume and dress up? Be your favorite character of all time? The answer is no. Why is that? Because annual conventions coming up and about annually, like 3 months apart from each other. That answers the question for you. Take Kraken Con, for example. We see people all over the place dressed up in costumes of all sorts. Superheroes, villains, and even monsters. You see right here? This character right here is the innovative Canis Werewolf. As you can see right now, it's much more than having a blast up time, exhilarating feelings, enjoying its pleasure of going out on the hunt, going out on the stalking, being on the overall crawl, for victims of all sorts, with fun within its surroundings. Satisfying its nearly unsatisfying, satisfying hunger, lust for flesh and blood, regardless if it's alive or dead. Anything that's considered meat and flesh.
Day 2.
It will draw the Canis Werewolf's attention. Then when you see a creature like this roaming around, you gotta ask yourself a question. If you encounter the Canis Werewolf, you got a question about your fate. Will you be able to get along with it? Are you gonna have to be, or are you gonna be afraid of it? Sometimes the Canis Werewolf is known to be kind of sentimental in some parts. Sometimes you'll be able to tell if somebody is hostile or peaceful. But sometimes it won't take long. It won't take long for the monster to make its decision to determine if somebody or something that comes within its view, if it's trying to be friendly with it or trying to threaten it. So maybe perhaps if you're a bad person, if the Canis Werewolf senses that you're going to try and harm it, then it's going to become hostile. Then it'll become vicious and violent. But if you're somebody who's peaceful, you don't want any harm, you come in peace, you want to be its friend, then maybe then you'll be spared, possibly from a horrific death. But be spared being the monster's next
Day 3.
positive victim, prey, or target of any sort. Other than that, myself, I'm having much more than an exhilarating time here at Kraken Con. This is my first time here, bringing my character, bringing my costume here into public. And can I ask you, why do you like monsters? Because I've been fascinated with monsters ever since I was young. I've been fascinated with monsters since I was 6 or 7 years old. I used to have nightmares, but if I'm having those nightmares, that's how it kind of brings out my interest. Joy. I got movies, I got videos, I got books. So therefore I like to read and watch and study monsters. But then it leads to a next point. It's okay, Andrew, since you love monsters so much, since you enjoy reading them, watching them, and studying them, there's one thing you're going to do. You're going to have to bring out everything you see from what you watch and read, from movies or in books. Bring it up from within yourself. Get yourself a nice, large and live type costume, such as this one right here. But this one here, the Chaos World, which will be perfect.
Day 4.
The point is to bring out all the horror and the gruesome moments that you see and watch and read about from on TV. You bring out those moments, those emotions, by dressing up as like the Canis World. Therefore, what you're doing when you will come to these conventions, you will express all those feelings of horror and gruesomeness out here in public. Share those moments of horror, those feelings of horror, those gruesome moments, those gruesome feelings within the people and everybody within your surroundings. Then stand in front of a camera and express your thoughts. Speak for the creature. How does it feel like to be a monster, to be part of the monster world? Being able to dress up as a monster whenever these cosplay conventions come about. How would it feel to get into your costume, to bring out the creature, this creature that you love so much, this creature that's become your cosplayer character, and bring it out into public, out into the cosplay world. Let everybody within yourself.
1 eternity later.
Get a good look at you. give everybody a taste what it's like, what it's like to know what it's like when there's a monster when there's a monster on the prowl, being on the hunt, being on the stalk, and then wondering what's in people's minds. What are they gonna? How do they feel, Andrew? Do these people feel frightened? Do they feel scared? Do they feel horrified? Do they feel petrified? Or do they feel comfortable of some sort? How are you gonna know that? Maybe it might depend. We do it according to the monster's instincts. Maybe the monster might find you hostile or friendly. So therefore, it always leads to a question whenever the Canvas world comes into the picture. Are you going to be safe, or are you going to be slaughtered? It might depend on the monster's mood. It might depend how much you treat it. If you treat it well, maybe they'll spare you. But if you're going to be somebody hostile, you're going to be somebody who's challenging, then maybe then you might end up becoming maybe it's overall.
3 weeks later.
Alright, but see right here, this man right here, it looks innocent, so therefore he may be scared from being one of the monster's victims. As well as maybe from everybody within my surroundings this very second. See, my monster doesn't sense any hostility at the moment. It just senses overall being able to go on the hunt, and on the stalk, and all out on the prowl overall. Being able to search for victims of all sorts, but from within its surroundings. Overall, I'm just enjoying myself. Overall, I'm enjoying my first time here at Kraken Con. Having myself much more than a fun moment of time for my life. Every time Kraken Con comes forth and about, I'm going to do my best, whatever I can, to make sure that I attend and be able to participate in this wonderful and awesomely fun cosplay event that comes forth and about. When it comes to cosplay, I'll never get enough of it. As long as it's a cosplay convention within my reach, then I'll possibly be
Many months later.
able to make my appearance here, and I will bring my creature here to be able to participate, to be able to bring it out into the public and share the feeling of monstrosity, spread the monstrosity, spread the horror, spread the gruesome moments, the emotions, overall, everything, my feelings. Therefore, as you see, my monster is scanning the area right now. It smells a variety of victims of all sorts, but not every single one of them might be victimized. Some people might be spared, but some people, especially the hostile ones, are the ones that are going to be malicious, ones that are going to threaten the monster, then they might end up becoming some of the monster's victims, or targets, and prey of any type. Do you have any questions for me, folks? Do you have any questions for me?
Yes.
For my character.
Can you do that whole thing again, but with more Jeff Goldblum?
Yeah. Gold? Blue?
You kind of have the look, and you almost had the tone going on.
Yeah.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
The way you were speaking.
I don't think monsters know what that globe tone is. They just know how to speak.
Well, he became a fly, so I'm pretty sure he can be a werewolf. You see, the trick is to have a lot of hair on your costume.
Hair. Because it's a hairy monster. A hairy entity of monstrosity. A hairy entity of fear, gruesomeness, overall terror. So I don't know if my creature understands that. It's the Goldblum?
Everybody knows the Goldblum.
The Goldblum. It sounds, but I don't think my monster has heard of it.
Has he heard of the fly?
Of course, the fly. Yeah, the fly.
Then he knows Jeff Goldblum.
Okay. So then anything else for the creature or for myself?
Yes. Are you making fun of me because I'm hairy?
I don't think monsters don't have any morals. I can't tell if they're making fun of somebody.
Then why were you asking about whether or not it'd be ethical to kill an innocent person or not?
Through instincts. If it feels like.
I don't know if instincts apply to morality.
No, but
instincts are more...
Monsters, they use their instincts. They judge from their instincts. They can sense. They can't. You can't. The thing is, you can't talk to a monster as you would talk to a human.
I regret asking that question.
because monsters, they don't understand. You can't talk to a monster. You can't treat a monster as you would treat a human.
Is the goal here to pretty much troll people with a long story?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is to express the story, to express all the horror, to bring out the monstrosity, to share the horror, to share the monstrosity, to share the terror with everybody. And like I said...
Well, you're very good at it. Now please work on that Goldblum enactment, accent, whatever, and we'll be seeing you soon.
That's right now.
And
you will
cut.
become a target.
Boom. There you go, man. Got it
What the
all.
hell was that?
I don't know, but I was feeling pretty, I don't know,
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
awkward.
That's
I
the
didn't have
point.
to ask any questions. You already did all the questions
That's the
yourself.
point.
Yeah.
That is the point. With monsters, you can't treat them like you would treat a normal human being.
All right,
With
where's
monsters,
Arnie?
they-
Arnie, give him a cover.
Yeah.
So,
Alright,
yeah.
guys, now you're gonna get back to White Ranger.
Okay.
Later, guys.
I wanted to interview the Blue Ranger, but I had no time.